Can you imagine opening your bank statement on November 26, 2025, seeing a deposit labeled CPP and thinking, wait, did that just arrive? For many Canadians, that's exactly what will happen. But behind that simple deposit are decades of your hard work, contributions, and important life decisions. This year, the big headline is clear. The maximum Canada Pension Plan monthly benefit has climbed to over $1,400. Welcome to the channel. I'm here to give you clear, trustworthy financial insights that help you understand your benefits and plan for a smarter retirement. In this video, I'll walk you through everything you need to know about the November 2025 CPP payment, who is eligible, how it's calculated, what that new maximum benefit really means for you, and how to make sure you're getting every dollar you re-entitled to. Whether you're already receiving CPP, getting ready to apply, or just thinking ahead, what you learn today could help you make smarter choices and avoid some costly mistakes. So, let's get started. Mark your calendars. On November 26, 2025, CPP payments are scheduled to hit bank accounts across Canada. If you're set up for direct deposit, you'll see that money land right on that day. If you still receive paper checks, they'll be mailed out on or just before that date. Keep in mind, delivery times can vary, especially if you're in a rural or remote community, so a little patience might be needed. The big number everyone is talking about this year is $1,433 a month. The new maximum CPP retirement pension for someone starting their benefits at age 65. But here is the most important thing to understand. Very few Canadians will actually receive that full amount. It's not a flat rate. Your personal CPP payment is unique to you. It depends entirely on your earnings throughout your career, how many years you contributed, and, crucially, the age you decide to start collecting. So, who gets that maximum amount? To get the full $1,433, you need to have contributed the maximum amount to the CPP for almost your entire working life, typically for 39 years or more. These contributions are based on how much you earn each year, up to a limit set by the government, called the Yearly Maximum Pensionable Earnings, or YMPE. If you consistently earned above these limits and paid into the plan, you might be one of the few who get close to that maximum benefit. However, most people fall short. Why? Life happens. We have years with lower earnings, gaps in employment, periods of part-time work, or maybe we decide to retire early. That's why the average monthly payment for new retirees is actually much lower, currently around $848. This big gap between the maximum and the average shows just how vital it is to understand your own CPP statement and what affects your numbers. Now, remember, your CPP pension doesn't just show up automatically when you hit a certain age. You have to apply for it. The easiest way is online through your My Service Canada account, but you can also submit a paper application. The government recommends applying about 6 months before you want your pension to start. So, if you're turning 60 or 65 soon, now is the perfect time to log in, look at your numbers, and start making a plan. One of the biggest decisions you'll face is when to start your CPP. You can begin as early as age 60, but it comes at a cost. Your monthly payment will be permanently reduced by 0.6% for every month you start. Before your 65th birthday, if you start right at age 60, that's a 36% reduction for life. On the flip side, if you delay collecting CPP past age 65, your benefit increases by 0.7% for every month you wait, all the way up to age 70. If you can wait the full 5 years, that's a 42% boost to your pension. For anyone expecting to live a long and healthy life, delaying can be a very smart financial move. But it's not just about age and contributions. Other life events can also impact your final benefit. The CPP has a child-rearing provision, which is a huge help for parents. It allows you to exclude years where your income was low because you were home raising young children. This can significantly boost your average earnings and, in turn, your monthly pension. Similarly, if you receive CPP disability benefits during your working years, those periods can also be excluded from the calculation, protecting your retirement pension from being unfairly lowered. What if you're already receiving CPP, but decide to go back to work? If you're under 70, you'll continue to contribute to the plan. But those contributions aren't wasted. They earn you what's called a post-retirement benefit, or PRB. This is an extra amount that gets added to your monthly pension the following year, giving your retirement income a nice little bump. Finally, one of the best features of the CPP is that it's protected against inflation. Every January, your payments are adjusted based on the Consumer Price Index. This helps your pension keep its purchasing power as the cost of living goes up. That's exactly why the maximum benefit increased again this year, now sitting at that $1,433 mark. Understanding your CPP is a key step in building a secure retirement. I hope this breakdown has helped clarify how it all works. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more clear and simple financial guides. Thanks for watching. When your next CPP payment lands on November 26th, it's going to feel like more than just money hitting your bank account. That deposit represents years of your hard work, your contributions, and your participation in Canada's public pension system. But what happens if that payment doesn't show up? First off, don't panic. The most common reason is outdated direct deposit information. Log into your Service Canada account and just double-check that everything is correct. If you're newly enrolled, your first payment might be scheduled for the next cycle. When in doubt, your Service Canada account is all the answers. Or you can call the Canada Pension Plan call center directly. Now, let's talk strategy, because not everyone should start their CPP at the same time. If you need the income now and don't have other sources to draw on, starting at age 60 might be the right move for you, even with a reduced benefit. On the other hand, if you're in good health, have other income streams, and want to maximize your monthly payments for life, delaying until age 70 could be a financial game changer. And if you're still working into your late 60s, you might not even need the CPP right away, and by delaying, you'll collect a much higher amount later on. A key piece of the puzzle that many people forget is taxes. Your CPP is taxable income. This means it gets added to your total annual income from sources like old age security, or RSP withdrawals, or workplace pensions, and it could push you into a higher tax bracket. By coordinating your CPP start date with your overall retirement and tax plan, you can potentially reduce your overall tax burden and keep more of your hard-earned money. Think of your retirement income like a three-legged stool. Relying only on CPP is like trying to balance on one leg at S. Not going to be enough for most people. The other two legs are your personal savings and any employer pensions you might have. If you're also eligible for old age security and the guaranteed income supplement, those can give your income a further boost. But remember, timing and income thresholds matter here as well. One of the most powerful tools you have is your statement of contributions, which you can find in your Service Canada account. This statement breaks down your work history and CPP contributions year by year, and it gives you an estimate of your potential benefit at different ages. If you spot any gaps or errors, now is the time to get them corrected. Those little details can have a big impact on your final monthly payment. Let's imagine 3 different Canadians to see how this plays out. First, someone who worked full-time for over 40 years, always earning at or above the yearly maximum pensionable earnings. They delayed CPP until age 70 and are now collecting close to the maximum, around $1,433 a month. Second, someone who worked part-time and took time off for care, starting their CPP at 60. Their benefit might be closer to $600 a month, reflecting their contribution history and the early start. Third, we have someone who keeps working after 65, delays CPP until 68, and earns post-retirement benefits. Their payment could be in the $1,100 to $1,200 range, showing how working longer can help bridge that gap. So, what can you do right now to prepare for November 26th and beyond? First, review your contributions and get an estimate of your benefit. Think about your financial needs and your retirement timeline. If you haven't applied yet, decide on the right time for you and get your application in early. If you're already receiving CPP but are still working, look into whether you could be earning a post-retirement benefit, and seriously consider speaking with a financial advisor who really understands CPP and can help you fit it into your bigger financial picture. November 26, 2025 will be just another day for many. But for those of you receiving your CPP deposit, it's a moment that marks something bigger: security, dignity, and the reward for a lifetime of work. To sumit up, that CPP payment is more than a transaction. It's a reflection of your working life and the choices you've made. While the maximum benefit is a great target, Understanding how your specific amount is calculated puts the control back in your hands. Thank you for watching. If this video helped clarify your understanding of CPP and gave you more confidence to plan for your future, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me bring you more content that matters for your money and your peace of mind. Take care, stay proactive, and I'll see you in the next video.